What's up, homie? Hope you're doing well. So, in today's video, I'm going to be showcasing step by step how you can go about crafting your own offer for your agency, coaching business, consulting business, anything like that. And obviously, I will start off by the fundamentals. So, you actually need to know what exactly is an offer, right? And all over the internet, people are like, you need an offer, you need to have a no brainer offer, you need to have these guarantees, all that. And obviously you're probably confused on what it is you actually have to do. So in this video I'll be showcasing exactly how you can do that, and at the end I actually have my own offer, my exact one that I use at the moment to get clients and get them results. So yeah, I'm really excited for this video, so let's jump in. So best SMMA offers to use in 2024, and yeah, obviously I'm going to be showcasing the fundamentals. So this can be used for any I don't know when you are consuming this video. But anyway, so the illustration. So this is essentially what value is, okay? A lot of people are like, you need to provide value with your offer. You need to provide value with your content. Well, what is value? And like, obviously, I didn't come up with this. Alex Emozi did. As I said, I learned from all these people. That's like my main stage where I'm at the moment. Not so much earning, although I'm still like earning good money for my age, which is obviously relative. But like, I'm in the learning phase. So I'm just, synthesizing as much information. Like, I learn a lot, okay? I love learning from these guys. Like, that's all I do. And so I'm going to be synthesizing that to you in like almost a easy to explain, easy to understand way, okay? So dream outcome, essentially what is like the thing that your customer dreams about at night. What do they want? What do they think about the moment they wake up? What is their dream life? Okay, that's what you want to elicit in your content and in your offer, okay? And in this video, I'm just going to talk about offer, so I'm going to leave content out, okay? Perceived likelihood of achievement. So what is the chance that you can provide their dream outcome for them, okay? So that's why it's an X, because like the dream outcome and the perceived likelihood go together, okay? So that's where trust and social proof comes in, okay? And because if you have a lot of social proof, like the perceived likelihood that they can achieve their dream outcome is very high. But if you have no testimonials, nothing, is like the perceived likelihood is very low. So you want to, the top half, you want to increase, the bottom half, you want to decrease, okay? So increase the dream outcome, but obviously there's a cap to this, like you can essentially promise anything, right? But like the perceived likelihood need to match that, okay? And you do that through, as I said, social proof and also trust, okay? And time delay. So the biggest companies, right, they focus on decreasing this to zero as much as possible. So these ones are like important, obviously, right? But like this is 80-20. This is 20% of the value equation. This is 80%. If you can decrease these to zero, you have an infinitely valuable product, okay? So like time delay, if you can instantly have your dream outcome, even if it's just slightly, like the dream outcome doesn't have to be massive, like maybe just you increase your strength by, let's say, 5%, okay, like 2%, whatever, but you can have it to in the second. Like you would pay a lot of money for that because you have it instantly, okay? And then effort and sacrifice, if you can decrease this as well, like you don't have to do anything, you just have to click a button on a website and your strength increases by 2%, that's pretty valuable, okay? So yeah, if you want to build a good offer and a good product, think about how you can decrease the bottom half, okay, as much as possible. Like these big companies, as I mentioned, like Netflix and just Netflix I can come up with at the moment. Like the time delay is nothing. You just click on the website. Effort and sacrifice, you can do it on your, you can stream a movie or like the best series, whatever, in a second. Okay, so that's why it's so valuable. Okay, cool. So that's the illustration of value. So before we actually start off with offers, you need to know what is an offer. Like, what's the definitions? So an offer, the starting point of any conversation to initiate a transaction with a customer. So like that's the main reason why they actually came back to you, or they emailed you back, or they want to start a conversation, is because of your offer. Okay, so it's the starting point. It needs to be extremely good. Okay, so that's just the definition. What will they achieve working with you? Like, what's the outcome? Why are you emailing them? Why are you messaging them? What will they achieve? What is their, I'm going to go back. What is their dream outcome? What is that? Why? That's what you need to answer, okay? It's not your service or your guarantee. It's not the fact that you run Facebook ads. It's not the fact that you get leads. It's not the fact that you help with their offer. It's not the fact that, it's not your service. It's not your guarantee. It's not 30 bookings or you don't pay, or if you don't get X by Y, you don't pay, or we pay you back, or it's not that. It's not your service or your guarantee. The thing that got them interested, and that's usually the dream outcome. Okay, and also perceived likelihood of achievement comes after that. So yeah, the thing that got them interested. So you need to understand your customer really well in order to craft that offer so that it resonates with their psyche. Okay. Ideation process. Why is this monkey here? I totally forgot why I put this here. Okay, yeah, so you need to think for yourself, okay? So don't blindly copy and paste someone else's offer because it's doing well in the marketplace. And I think it will work. This applies to scripts as well, okay? So if you copy and paste, that's the recipe for disaster, because first off, if it's already working, a lot of people already done it. So then if a lot of people are doing it, it's not going to be as effective. And if you do that, it means that other people have already done it. What was the other part? It's like very saturated already. The entire reason offers work is because not a lot of people are offering it. So you stand out in the marketplace. And if, what was I trying to say? So if the offer is working, it means you're second. You're not first in line. You're already like not second even. You're like in the 10th place. So you're not going to stand out, okay? You need to use the fundamental. I don't know, it's not sexy, it's not cool. It's not like I don't have the free script for you, because that will actually hurt you in the long run. And if you want to run a business, it's just long term, okay? So this applies to scripts as well. Like if an email script works, you don't just copy and paste it. You see why it works. You understand the fundamentals of the script. Okay, you need to understand how to think. Okay, that's what I said. Think for yourself and don't monkey see, monkey do. Okay, understand the fundamentals and principles of good offers and create your own. Okay, like why you need to dissect the offer and see why did this work? Why did this resonate with their audience? Okay, so and also the offer, it's not what do you want, like what do you want to write, what do you want to service your clients, what do you think they want. It's what does the marketplace want. So you build a business around the marketplace and their pains and desires and all that, and then you build the business around that. You don't build a marketplace around your business. Okay, does that make sense? Like you don't start a business and then try and get clients. You almost try and get clients and then start the business. Okay, by trying getting clients, I mean talking to them and seeing what their pains and desires are. Okay, so current and desired state. Why people buy. Okay, the only reason why people ever buy anything, the only reason you've bought anything in the past, right, is because you want to go from a current state to a desired state. Okay, you want to buy yourself out of pain. And it doesn't have to be that extreme, obviously, into pleasure. The only reason I bought this laptop because my previous laptop was shit. It was terrible. And I wanted a more seamless experience. I wanted to buy myself out of pain. The only reason people buy your offer because they're experiencing some form of pain or problem that they want solved, and your offer seems good enough and they trust you and you have some social proof and it's not a lot of time to do it, and there's not a lot of effort and sacrifice from their end. Let's try it. That's how it works. People buy out of pain and justify later with logic. I will explain this in the following slides. But just to quickly explain it, obviously I just mentioned people buy out of their way out of pain, or people buy out of pain, or they buy with emotions, right? Because they have this problem. They're like, I want this solved. I don't want to go through that mental turmoil, and justify later with logic. Okay, so like, they buy because they don't want this pain. And then after the fact, they're like, okay, what are we actually going to do? What are the steps? Okay. Everyone has desires. You just need to craft your message in a way where they feel understood. Like if you actually understood your client extremely well, you know the exact thought that enters their brain when they wake up, when they go to sleep, what they think about, when they're eating, what videos they're watching on YouTube, what problems they want solved. If you can craft your offer where they feel understood, they're like, wow, this guy really understands me. He knows exactly what I'm going through. They think, or they already assume you have their solution because you understand their current situation so good. Okay? Very important. So what's the goal? Desired outcome. A specific desirable outcome promised to the client. Like, what exactly are you going to do? Not like the process, not the systems, not the methods, just like what is their outcome after working with you? Like, are they going to achieve 30 extra appointments a month? Are they going to achieve double their revenue in like a year? Are they going to have a better offer to present to their market? Are they going to have more qualified leads for their real estate business? What's like the outcome? And obviously, to first understand that, you need to have a niche, like a specific people you're targeting. Okay, so you don't sell the steps, you sell the outcome of working with you. Steps comes later, logic. Okay, so I don't know quite know what I wrote there. So, but yeah, steps come later, then logic. Steps come later. Okay, I can understand. I understand. So the steps come later. So obviously, you first, as I mentioned in the previous slide. Okay, yeah, so I got it now. They buy with emotion and then justify with logic. That's obviously the step. The steps come later. That's the logic part. Okay. You sell the outcome of working with you. Okay. And the desires they want to be fulfilled. Like this is the main drivers that drive most people or everyone. So if you're watching this video, one of these four things, or maybe all of them, or maybe two, three, one of these at least is driving you to achieve your goals. Okay. Status is number one. Okay. So you want to be known among your peers, or, you know, just want to get famous basically. That's most like actors and stuff like that. Just money in general, like material objects, nice cars, the penthouse, all that. And financial, or yeah, just financial freedom basically. And movement is just freedom in general. So you want to travel maybe, you don't want to be locked in one place. And then the last one is sex partners. So basically mating, as much partners as possible. And I think famous psychologist, I think it's Dr. David Buss, not quite sure. He said all these three actually lead to the last one. So you want these three to lead to the last one. So it's not me who said it. You can obviously read his book. I think it's Evolutionary Psychology, The Power of the Mind, or something like that, by Dr. David Buss. So you can read that book. Very, very good. So the methodology. So the first step is a desired outcome. Okay, that's your offer. The second step is the actual method. So the staircase, like what steps are they gonna have to take. So outline a clear sequential methodology for achieving the goal. I don't know why I tried to sound smart here, but you need to basically structure or build a staircase of the steps they need to take to get to their goal. That's the logic part, okay? And obviously the first part, the desire, is like the emotional part. And what will they actually need to do? Like, what are the steps they need to take? Like, okay, they have to maybe restructure their offer, maybe restructure the positioning of their service or product. Maybe they have to go to target a different audience. Maybe they have to increase their fulfillment, or increase their outreach, or do more outreach, or reach more people, is what I'm trying to say. So you provide clarity and tangible steps at each stage of your offer, okay? So obviously you know the offer and what steps they need to take in order to get their desired outcome. So you just write that down and basically say, do this, and you will get that. With a done for you or done with you agency. So done with you is essentially where you do stuff with them. Okay. And this is customizable to suit each client's circumstances and desires. Don't put your clients in a box. Okay. And you can put your clients in a box when you have a done do-it-yourself offer. Okay. Because that's like a course, because like you're targeting a very specific person who wants a specific outcome. Then you can put do it in a done do it yourself, which is like a course. Done with you or done for you is very customizable, because obviously each client is different and their desires and outcomes are also different, and your actual steps and your methodology is gonna depend on what your clients want. Okay. Instruction. So this is number 3, the consulting part. So this is like a done with you part. So you provide resources and guidance for each step, like SOPs, data, and insights. Those are the 3 main things. So basically you have the steps, and then instructions are like the consulting, where you actually help them with each step. So let's say the first step is to restructure their offer. So you actually maybe hop on a call with them, or you do a Loom video or anything like that, where you are with them, done with you, and you actually structure the offer with them. Okay, it's not a do-it-yourself where they structure the offer by themselves, or not a done for you where you do the offer by yourself. It's actually done with you because both of you are, extracting data and insights from each other to craft the best offer. That's just an example. So just part is essentially to make sure they don't slip on the steps. This should be this, not just. This part is essentially to make sure they don't slip on the steps, fall face down, and crack their skull. Okay? So the consulting part is essentially like the handrail on the steps. Okay? It's like that handrail with the steps are here, and where you hold on so you don't fall off. That's like this is this step. Okay? So they're not like in the do it yourself. There's really no handrail. Obviously, there's like some guidance, but like the do it yourself model, which is like a course, they essentially have to do it on their own. And then done with you is just like the handrail, okay? So they don't fall down, crack their skull. And that essentially means like they don't, get worse off working with you, basically. So you provide the necessary steps, but here you just tailor it specifically with each client, which is a done with you part, okay? So the concept of risk, okay? So what's the worst case scenario of working with you, okay? People would rather not lose $100 than gain $100. Let me say that again. People would rather not lose $100, right? They would rather not lose it than gain that exact same $100, okay? So they're very risk averse, most people, okay? Like 90% of people. At the start, if you're just starting out, you have no clients, nothing, and you're like literally trying to build an offer to get clients, work for free, right? Get case study, then find more clients. It's zero risk on their end because people don't like, the only reason anyone on this planet wants to put $1 in your service or your product or anything and get $2 out. Everyone wants to do that. Everyone wants to give you money, right? So that you can make them more money. And the only way they would do that is if you've built trust with them, okay? And at the beginning, you don't have trust because you don't have social proof. And you don't have social proof because you don't have case studies. And you don't have case studies because you don't want to work for free. People don't want to work with you because you don't have anything that will allow them to trust you with their money, okay? So get a case study. You just say, I will do this for free or a performance basis because you actually are at the better end of the structure or the relationship. You are actually achieving more benefits from that than them because even if you're working for free, right, you are learning. And I'm also in a time of learning and not really earning. Okay, I'm also earning on the side a bit, but like I'm mostly learning. Okay, and zero risk because obviously it's for free. So lower part of the value equation, decrease. So obviously the time at the beginning, the time delay, and the effort and sacrifice. You want to decrease those as much as possible. And this will basically decrease the risk as much as possible. Okay? People don't like risk. Okay? I like risk. Anyway, when you become more sophisticated, people worry less about the risk and focus more on the outcome. So like when you're really working with very sophisticated people in the marketplace, like I am, people are less risk. They don't really care about the risk part. They just focus more on the outcome. They actually just want you to get the outcome for them. They don't want you to say, oh, I'll just pay you back the money. They're just like, no, make this happen for me. Okay? So they're much more focused on the outcome than like the risk. They are more sophisticated because obviously they've gone through a lot of risk to get to where they are right now. Okay? And yeah, so this is my exact offer. And as I said at the beginning, do not copy and paste this. Okay? Even if you want to, you can, but like it won't work because it's constantly changing, okay? So essentially, and also you're not sophisticated enough, okay? Or maybe some of you are, but most of you watching, I assume, aren't, okay? So the phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. So essentially, I help with the offer and positioning of the creator I work with. I help with their lead gen, appointments. I help with their assets, which is essentially like, the sales assets, like YouTube videos, maybe TikTok reels, any content basically. And that's the assets part, and then clients. And then phase 3 is results and attention. So I take care of literally everything for my clients. and I try and help with everything. Obviously, some already have like some aspects, so that's where I tailor my service to best suit their needs and get to their desired state. Okay. Yeah, so essentially most of them already have the offer and the positioning right. Maybe we can make some tweaks here and there. Most of them lacking attention, lacking people getting to know them and to actually purchase their product. That they are lacking traffic, and also the owning attention part, the educating attention part, which is very important, and converting. Most people suck at converting that attention into clients, and then fulfillment is obviously most of them already have that sorted because obviously they built the product, which is mostly my target audience is infopreneurs. So entrepreneurs who sell like info products online. Okay. And the offer is essentially the current state, which is this, and the desired state. The current state, usually they're around $20,000 to $100,000 a month, and they want to get to, if they're 20, $100,000 a month, and if they're 100, they want to get $1 million a month. So most, agencies are only offering a commoditized service. They only offer like one aspect of this. They only offer like one. Maybe they only offer attention, which is like, I can make you content, okay? But like, how are you turning that content into clients for my business? I don't know. So like you obviously need to become more sophisticated to pull this off. But what I do is a more specialized offer, is the build and release offer. So I build the infrastructure for the creators or the entrepreneurs online that will basically make it inevitable for them to not see success in like 6 months of working together, because I build everything that will make it unreasonable for them not to get to their desired state, because I solve every single problem that will blocking them from getting there. Okay. So yeah, obviously I have a big team responsible for that. So you need a team. Okay. If you want to do big shit, you need a team. So yeah. So here's a quote from Charlie Morgan. Well, not a quote, but like a tweet that he wrote. Your life is in your control. Your health is in your control. Your income is in your control. Your happiness is in your control. Your friend group is in your control. Your business growth is in your control. Achieving the life you want is in your control. Put in the work for it. Like everything I just listed here, or Charlie listed here, is in your control. Like your bank balance, that's your fault. Your physique you see in the mirror, that's your fault. That's all your fault. If you blame someone else, like you are putting power in their hands. Like why would you ever do that? You want the most power possible because it's your life. Like what on earth? Like your life is in your control. So the moment you realize this, that's the moment you'll stop looking for handouts or anything like that, because you at the end of the day have to make it happen, and no one else is going to do it for you. No one else really wants you to succeed. They have no desire, or they're worried about themselves. Like the first person you thought about when you woke up is yourself. So yeah, no one else is coming to save you. So yeah, you need, all of this is in your control, and yeah, so it can be very liberating, as well as very what's the other word? Harsh, basically. But I see it as very liberating because I want as much control over my life as possible, because I obviously is my life. I want the control. I don't want any teacher or anything telling me what to do. There's no way now they are going to say what I need to do with my life. Like, yeah. But anyway, so that's the last quote for this video. Hope you enjoyed this one, and watch it over again. It's very important that you understand the fundamentals of an offer, because it's always changing. The marketplace is always changing. It's always changing. So you need to have the thinking, and you need to have and this takes time. Okay, it does. After watching this video, you won't be able to create crazy offers. It takes time. Okay, because I know my younger self would watch this and think, okay, why can't I do this? Because you don't have enough data. You don't have enough reference points. Okay, and you need to go out there and just put shit out there, and then get feedback, and then improve, and get feedback and improve. And the only way to do that is to put shit out there. So that's how you do it. It's just how you do it. Okay, there's no shortcuts. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one. And then this is obviously Thursday's video. Yeah, so I actually didn't post Tuesday's video yet because I'm waiting if I can actually post it. It's like secret source that I made, and I just want to ask for permission from like one of my clients that we've worked with, if I can actually release it, because it's like extremely good, valuable stuff. Okay, so this is Thursday's video. Obviously, I really did Tuesday's one, but it's not posted yet because of what I just mentioned. So I'm not slacking. I'm just waiting for permission. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this one and you have some extra knowledge on how to create offers. But yeah, I see you in Tuesday's video. And so down below, I actually have a podcast that I'm releasing, or already did. It's called Conquer with Andro, which is obviously me. I'm posting 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Yeah, so you can check that out. I'm basically documenting the journey to 7 figures. So 7 figures is $80,000 a month or $83,000 a month. And I'm basically documenting that. And when I get there, it's going to be documenting it to 8 figures and beyond. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this one. And I see you Tuesday. Bye-bye.